With a series of recounts pending and ZANU-PF still talking about a runoff election, we wanted to find out why the opposition's so convinced they won. We were moved across Harare to a safe house, where they revealed why they know. It's been a highly kept secret, but using a series of modems collecting text messages of the results from around the country, photographs of election results posted at polling stations, and crucially, verified paperwork of the results from all areas of Zimbabwe, it's all been collated onto a computer program. It's a makeshift system, but it's been highly effective. The significance of this paperwork is that, although it belongs to the MDC, it comes from the polling stations. To all intents and purposes, these are the verified results. This is just a representative sample. The MDC have thousands upon thousands of them. And if you believe them, and the MDC certainly does, then you could call this election. Morgan Tsvangirai did win. The question is, did he get over 50%? The MDC insists that these results show that he did.
Now, these are our own forms, what we call the critical report form, which is a summary of what happened at the polling station.
The MDC leadership are now convinced that the government's embarking on a new phase of election corruption, with the world, and more importantly African leaders, watching on and doing nothing.
We have a situation where winning an election is one thing, gaining power is another. And this is what we're finding. There's no doubt, when you talk to ZANU-PF people, they all admit that MDC won the election. But we're not going to let you govern. So we're faced with a situation where the will of the people must be seen to prevail. And that's the phase that we're in now.
We can't verify this dimly lit video, but the MDC says it shows an underage girl who voted with false papers provided by ZANU-PF. And a statement by a soldier claiming that senior officers infiltrated polling stations to intimidate and coerce, again for ZANU-PF. The opposition believes that Robert Mugabe's people did try to rig this election and have been surprised that they failed to achieve it. They'll not fail a second time if recounts are held. But where does this leave the country? Stuck, basically. In Zimbabwe, it seems that winning a democratic election is actually possible. But taking power from Robert Mugabe and his people may be impossible.